Okay, I have some short videos for you. As soon as you watch the video, at the very end, I'm going to give you 4 problems that are based on what I've just covered. And we talked about these yesterday. First one we're going to do is inverse tangent of cosine of pi. And you always want to work with the parentheses first. I know that cosine of pi is -1. So I am going to replace cosine of pi with -1. Now you know that tangent is in these 2 quadrants, and you know that tangent is negative down here. So we must be in this quadrant down here. And for tangent to be, let's just look at the 1, we already dealt with the negative. I know that the x and y coordinate need to be the same, and that happens here at -pi/4, because this is the square root of 2/2, and this is negative square root of 2/2. So inverse tangent of -1 is -pi/4. And remember that inverse tangent has to be between -pi/2 and pi/2. -pi/4 is between those 2 values, so we're good. The next one, and I don't think these are too bad, inverse sine of cosine of pi/6. I know that cosine of pi/6 on my unit circle is the square root of 3/2. I don't know why my voice went up. So now I have to find inverse sine of the square root of 3/2. So sine is also in these 2 quadrants. Sine represents the y value. We're up here. So that answer is pi/3. So now the 4 problems I want you to do: inverse cosine, sine of pi/4, inverse cosine of sine of 5pi/4, inverse sine of cosine of pi/6, and inverse sine of cosine of 5pi/6. Okay, hit pause, write those problems down. That's what I want you to do, and then as soon as you do these should only take you about 2 minutes. As soon as you do these, go on to the next video.